besties. Today we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna sit here and crochet, and then I'm going to answer some questions. I asked some questions over on my Instagram at Crafty _ crochet _ no, I said that all wrong. It is at Crafty _ Colbs _ crochet. So if you guys are interested, go follow me there. But I asked some questions and I'm going to answer some of those, and then I'm going to crochet at the same time. I am making a blanket for a commission. I'll put the picture up right here of what it looks like when it's done, what the pattern looks like and who the pattern is by. So this is a commission. My friend asked me to make her it's a present for her boyfriend, and it is the TARDIS from Doctor Who, if you are familiar. It's basically just the police call box, like old-timey London kind of thing. So that's what I'm making, and I'm almost done. I have like 30 rows left. But the first question that I have gotten, and by multiple people, is when did I start crocheting? And I started crocheting in like 2016 was when I learned. And my sister-in-law, at the time she was not my sister-in-law, she was dating my brother. She taught me when we went on a like family trip, and that's literally the day that I met her. And we spent a long weekend with my whole family, and she was there with us, and she just taught me how to crochet. And I first started with a granny square. And actually that granny square I have given to my daughter, and she plays with it in her like play kitchen. And she uses it as like a oven mitt kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. So I still have that. And then after that I was just doing like baby blankets, and I did a few hats, and I think I did a few scarves. And then it wasn't till last year, 2023, that I ventured to do blankets. So I did 2 blankets for gifts, one for my mother-in-law, one for my mom. And they turned out really good, but it took forever. And then after that, I started working on amigurumi and loved plushies. And so that's what I have done basically in my business this whole time. It's mainly plushies, amigurumi, and there's a few other things sprinkled in, but I really do like making the stuffed animals. So long story short, I started crocheting in 2016, so that's 8 years. I have been crocheting for 8 years. And I do want to say, before I crocheted, I had knitted. Like I learned how to knit, and I knew how to do that and stuff. So I feel like I was familiar with like yarn and how to hold it and whatnot. But then I learned how to crochet, and I haven't gone back. Like I would rather crochet than knit. So that is where I'm at. Let me count this and then I'll check the other one for, I'll check my Instagram for some more questions. Oh, real quick, I should probably introduce myself. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Michaela, and I own a small business, a small crochet business called Crafty Colbs, and I bring that into my YouTube, but I also just do like daily life content. Anything that happens in my life that I want to share, I will. And that includes my business. I also do traveling, motherhood. I am a stay-at-home mom and I homeschool. So some of that content, and you know, just a little bit of everything kind of. So, and I also do markets for my business. So those are included in my content. But yeah, so if you are new here, welcome. I would love it if you considered subscribing. I would love to welcome you into my community. If you're not new, welcome back, and I am so glad that you have decided to click on another one of my videos. So I'm going to finish out this row, and then I will look at the other questions that were asked. Okay, so let's see what more questions we've got. Okay, so Endless Yarn, hey Alyssa, she said, has your daughter showed any interest in crochet? Girl, let me just tell you, she has, and she will not stop asking me to teach her. And I will say I'm a terrible, terrible teacher. I might have my sister-in-law teach her to crochet because I cannot stand the patience. I don't know. It's probably because I am her mom and I get frustrated quickly with her. I hate that, but she has. We bought her a, what's it called? The Wooble, I think is what it's called. The one of the pattern or the crochet kits. So I got her one of those and we were trying to follow the instructions and it just was not going well. She didn't understand how to hold the hook and it just, it was stressful to say the least, and she keeps bugging me to pull it back out and I actually don't know where it went. I'll have to find it and then we'll see if we end up working on it again together. She also asked, what's your favorite project you've ever done? You know what? I don't know what my favorite project has been. Favorite project. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? I think does this count? My favorite project is this pattern that I made. And like, shameless plug, I made a pattern of an otter, and it's like the messenger otter from Crescent City, if you're a fan. This is my favorite because I got to create it, and it's something that like I truly enjoyed making. I think if it wasn't my own pattern, I think the next favorite would be the Christmas tree that I made, and I'll put a picture right here, for my office to put all of my little stitch markers on. That I just made it like a week ago, and I am going to post that in a video, so just wait for that. But I will post a picture, or I'll show you guys on a picture. I think that would be the two projects that were my favorite, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh wait, no, I think my most favorite project was my giant Pokemon, the Pikachu that I made. I will also post a picture. And I raffled that off, and Maria Arevalo from Refined Vibes Patreon, or she's on the Refined Vibes Patreon with me, she won. So it is at her house, and I think that was a really fun thing because that was my very first like large project. And it was really fun. I think that really made me feel a little bit better about like my skill level with crocheting, because it came out so well. Yeah, so I think that's probably my favorite, and then the other two come in close second and third. So yeah. The next question is, what's the longest project you've ever done? This one, I want to say, or maybe I have a little like a kimono kind of thing that I was making. I started it back in May, and it's a whip now. It's waiting to be finished. So that might be the longest. If you're talking about things that have been finished, this will be the first longest project that I've ever taken on and will finish. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll show you guys a picture when it is finished. I don't know if it will be in this video, but you can always go check it out on my Instagram when it's finished. Okay, let's see. I already answered that question. Okay. So I'm gonna keep up with the crochet questions, and then there are some Christmas questions, so I'll go on to those in just a little bit. But Natty D, hey D, said, what's been the biggest lesson you've learned about your business this year? My biggest lesson is really more been like my own like motivation. I started this business thinking that, you know, I could make a little bit of money and at least sell the plushies that I make, and they're not just sitting around, right? I have learned a lot about myself in this process, that I need like a good community, some people to lean on to support me and cheer me on. And I'm lucky to say that I have that. So I am part of Refined Vibes Patreon, and we have access on her tier 3 to her Discord and her Zoom calls. And we have a Zoom call every week on Monday. And then throughout the week, we're talking every once in a while, you know, in a Zoom or on the lounge. Somebody's got one going pretty much every day. So I've been able to have support and help, like advice on different areas of my business. So that's been a big thing that I've learned and really truly appreciate. But the biggest lesson I've learned is that not everything goes as planned. I had a very good market. I've had 2 very good markets this year. One of them made me tons of money. It was a 2-day market. One of them was more of a, it made me money, but it was more of a, I'm trying to explain it. Like it boosted my confidence in how I go about selling my items and going to a market. And then I had a few markets that were really just not good. I don't think I had one that I didn't make back my booth fee. But like they basically only made back the booth fee. And I've basically just learned that nothing really goes as planned. And that's okay. That's honestly, I think it has all been a good learning curve for me. And I also have learned that I price myself too low and I need to price my stuff higher because it's worth it, in that my work actually matters. And yeah, so I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything, but this year has been actually a wonderful year, despite all of the ups and downs that has come through and whatnot. But because of Refined Vibes community that she's made, and I should call her by her name, Laurie. Love you, girl. But her business is called Refined Vibes. So she's created an amazing community, and I think that's really what's kept me on this track for my business. And because I've tried to have other businesses before, and I give up. I would give up and not keep going. And these beautiful humans have pushed me and keep me going. So anyways, that's a little rant that I guess I needed to get out off my chest. But let's move on. Some Christmas questions. So Crochet by Emily asked, what are your top 3 Christmas movies? Ooh, top 3. Oh gosh. Okay, my number 1 is The Santa Claus. Can I say like the Santa Claus trilogy? Or is it a trilogy? There's 3 or is there 4? I think that's only 3. I can't remember. But anyways, the Santa Claus series. And then second is probably Home Alone 2. And then I'm trying to think, what do I always go for? I've really been liking the Christmas Chronicles, the Disney movie that's out there, but I don't think that's in my top 3. I'm trying to think. Okay, it's got to be A Christmas Story. I love The Christmas Story. It was always a movie that we watched growing up around Christmas time. As a family, like, I have a big family, brothers and a sister and whatnot. So I always remember watching it as a family, and that always just like sparks Christmas for me. So I would say the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen, all of them. This is my favorite. And then it would be, shoot, what did I say? Crap, I forgot. Oh, Home Alone 2. It has to be Home Alone 2, because that one's the best one. And then A Christmas Story. So those are my favorite Christmas movies. All right, so let's see. What is your favorite part of Christmas? Family. My favorite part of Christmas is family. My family always made it a big deal. My mom made it always a big deal. It was always so special and magical. We had lights, we had hot cocoa, we had presents, and I will say my parents were not well off at all. There was 4 of us growing up, and now there's six kids. So my parents didn't have like extra money, but they always made it special and always made it work. We always had presents to unwrap. We always had what we wanted, and it was always so fun. And then we spent some time with my cousins a lot. I grew up with my cousins, so like getting to see them on Christmas Day was so fun. So really the whole thing for me is I remember spending time with family. Christmas is always means family to me. But I always just love the like joy and cheer and magic of Christmas. I love the lights. I love getting to wake up on Christmas Day and see my daughter's face light up because of all of the Christmas presents. And we just have so much fun, and I love Christmas food and smells, and I don't know, it's just always been my favorite holiday. And it really encompasses who I am. So I'm gonna say it's family. And really, I mean, the reason for the season is Jesus celebrating his birthday, but that also kind of plays into the family aspect. Like, we just always gather together. So yeah, that's my favorite thing about Christmas. Oh, this blanket is so big. So just a little bit of information for upcoming things. That was all the questions I have. I didn't really get very many, which is fine. I still really enjoyed, you know, answering these questions. But I do want to talk about what's coming up and whatnot. So we're going to be going on a trip as a family, and me, my husband, and my daughter, and we are going on a Disney cruise. So I will be filming, and I will be uploading our fun times, chronicling our cruise for you guys. So we'll have some of that, and it's a Christmas cruise, so it'll be a lot of Christmas content. But I also want to kind of like wrap up 2024 with some videos on my favorite patterns, on all of the commissions that I did this year, because I really want to highlight them because they are some of my best work, and I really want to have a video on it, so I'm gonna do that. And I also have some more decorating content. I don't know if you guys want to see that. I can kind of just wrap it into like a daily life video, like clean with me kind of. So just be on the lookout for some of that stuff to come up, because that will be coming up soon. And I'm not sure when this video will go up. It might go up before we go on our trip or after, I'm not sure. But it will be going up soon. And I obviously need to get this done. It's a Christmas present for that my friend is going to gift. So I need to have it done before Christmas. I want to have it done before the cruise, but I don't know if it'll happen. But I will end up, I'll either post a picture on YouTube as well as Instagram, or it may just say like go look at my Instagram for the picture or whatever. But yeah, like if you're not already following me on my Instagram, you should do that, because I usually post my patterns and stuff that I've done more frequently on that page, and then just like more daily life content, you know. So yeah, but I'm going to keep crocheting, and then I may come back on here. You know what? Actually, I was just thinking about it. I am going to post this video when I'm finished with this. So at the end of this video, we'll have me showing you guys what it looks like. And I think that'll push me to get it done faster. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep crocheting. Okay guys, so that is the end of this video, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching, and like if you guys liked it. But this is what the blanket is looking like at the moment. I did not get it finished before I got this video done, so this is the base of it, and then I will be doing some like final details, but that's what it looks like. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!